What's up? So in this video, I'm going to talk about HTML forms. So let me tell you something. So when we are searching or retrieving data, we try to get information. So this is called as a GET request. So let me give you a specific example for that, for the GET request. Suppose when you just type on Google search, okay? When you go on Google search, when you type something, anything. So when the data comes from Google, that is called a GET request. And suppose when you go to Facebook and you are a new user, when you type your information and like your name, your first name, last name, your date of birth, and everything, and when you just sign up, that data goes to the Facebook database. That's called a post. That is called as a post request. Okay, so there are some of the input tags which are used commonly, such as which are that they are the form tags. So they are text, date, and checkbox. I'll show you just in a minute. Okay, let's do it. Let's start now. I've already created a page here. So if you want to, you can just make a form as forms.html and yeah, you can start. So in this one, I will write as login here. Okay. And I will give as an input type. You should give as an input type here now. What would be the input type here? I will just give as, I don't want to give a name or anything right now. I will just give us text. I'm just showing you different type of inputs here right now. We will just see. Input type is equal to, I will just type here as color. So the third input would be checkbox. Let me do the one more. Input type is equal to radio. Let me just save this and let me show you my page. So as you can see, I have created one login here as my H1, right? Now I've given input type as a text first. So let me show you. So this is a text box. The second I gave you was color. The third is a checkbox and fourth is a radio button. Okay. So let me take you to the page. Okay. So this is the color box. When you just click it, you can change the color here. Like whatever color do you want. And just hit enter. Okay, there is some problem here. So third is the checkbox and this is the radio button. So radio button is, suppose if you created a page for a gender, the gender tag, you have a male and a female. So here you have seen this thing quite often, right? The checkbox is what if you download. I'm just giving a random example. If you download some application or something, and they tell you what kind of features do you want, like the custom one and everything. So you choose whichever you want to, and this is used for that, right? Okay. So we will now going to create a sign up page. So where a username will enter his username, his password, and he will hit the submit button. Let's do that. So I don't need this one right now. The color, textbook, and radio. So let me just remove that thing, right? Okay. So this is a placeholder. So placeholder, I will show you, like, it will take the place, the empty place with the username written over there. And again, I will just type as password, and the place, I don't want to give a name here. Let me give a placeholder for this thing. Okay, right. Let me save this and let me show you what placeholder actually do. See, so this take a temporary space in the text field. So when you just type something, it will get removed. But if you don't type anything, it will still remain, right? Username and password. This looks cool, right? And let us create one submit button now. We have to create a submit button for this thing. So how do we create a button? We have never done this thing before. We can do this thing in two different ways. Input type is equal to, I don't want to give a name. I will cover that topic later. What is the use of that? Let me just do it a submit and just save this. It's asking for a purchase. Okay, and just hit refresh and see, you got a submit button here, right? Okay, I will show you one more way you can do a submit button. So you have to type a button here and just between, just write submit and save it and go to your page and refresh it. You will see another submit button here. Isn't it good? So yeah, this is in the next video. I will show you when you just type your name and here, like suppose I'm giving mine, let me just give anything and just submit. It will not work right now because I have not given the link and everything. So in the next video, I will cover this thing. So how to suppose any, if someone enters his name and password, and if he enters submit button, it should actually go to your database. So this is the backend thing. So in my next videos, everything would be there. So stay tuned for my other videos. Have a great day. Thank you.